This is my nephew's fight stick, and he's got a short in his USB cable. So we're going to cut it off where the short is. First thing I gotta do is I'm gonna use the heat gun to soften up the shrink tubing, and that's gonna let us peel it back and get to the wires. I just need to double check how it's wired before I cut it off. So here we can see, okay, it's pretty standard. It's just the red, white, green, black. So I'm going to cut it off past the point where it was causing the short. We kind of wiggled it around while it was in the PS4 to see when it was activating. Then I separate the 4 wires inside and strip each one of them. And this is a new USB-A connector. And I'm going to use this flux pen to just kind of draw on each one of the pins that we're going to be soldering to, and that's going to help the solder flow. And I've been heating up the soldering iron this whole time, so just make sure the tip is clean. And then this is very tedious. These wires are very tiny, but this lets me solder each one of those. And it took some trial and error, and if you get solder like pooling, like making a connection between the two, I just took that X-Acto knife and just kind of broke the connection. Then a new piece of heat shrink tubing, and this is also going to melt the fraying nylon for us as well, because if we didn't melt that nylon, then it would just continue to unravel. So the heat gun not only shrinks the heat shrink tubing, but it'll also take care of those frayed pieces of nylon. And then we plug it into the PS4. There's the end. There we go. And then we should push this button. That's the PS button, and it worked right away. And all the buttons work. So we are done.